slider. Middle center.
This one in the air, right field. And that is foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that will end the inning. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. And Mookie takes. That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. A solo shot. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swings through that. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Got him looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but
here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. In there safely. Here comes the 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at second. Out towards right center field. Perry on the move to the gap. He's got it. 2 down.
Batting ninth, catcher Hunter
Fiducia steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's got it, and that is out number 3. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. Back here at Coors Field. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Willie Castro digging in for the Rockies.
0-1.
Slayer, middle outside.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Four-seam fastball, middle outside.
The next offering misses. Ball 3.
Four-seam fastball, middle outside.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting fifth, first baseman TJ Rumfield.
Four-seam fastball, high outside.
Runner takes off. In the air, right field. And there's one down. Connor Norton getting ready to hit. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Middle inside.
High fly ball, right field. And he makes the catch.
Batting seventh, second baseman Amador.
Ball in.
Castro off of first with 2 away. And
That's
another
a ball.
Fastball, middle outside.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Outside.
Here's a 2-2. And that
Outside, that's
just
the ball.
misses.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
This one in the air center field. Pajes under this one. That is the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here in Denver, top half of the 3rd inning, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-1.
Ball.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
No problem beating out the infield. Hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely.
Shohei on the go. Lined, and that's a base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. He's 0 for 1. That one fouled hard the other way. Oh, 1 down. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Runners at the corners, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Foul ball still 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
At the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Tags the runner, and it's a double play.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4 threes or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
Swings through that one out in front that time. On the ground. Nice grab. And that's a nice play to end the inning. One left for L.A., but they hold a 1-0 lead. As we go to the last of the third. Now the Rockies catcher, Brett Sullivan.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
The other way. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Ezekiel.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Yeah, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ball.
Circle change. Low middle.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Middle inside.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
That's hard hit on the line. Caught. And he made a great effort on that one.
No, just an excellent job to track that one down. That was a tough play, and he tried to stay on his feet, not wanting to dive and maybe have it go by him, but the lunge at the end kind of sent him barrel rolling. Great effort, though, and a nice job to hang on to the ball throughout the catch.
Now here is Jake McCarthy.
Hey.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Comes up empty.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Stays alive.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
2 down, nobody on. Got it. Inning over. 1, 2, 3, go the Rockies. Back here at Coors Field as we go to the top of the 4th. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball, that's off the plate.
This one in the air, center field. He's got it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the number coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
One out, man at first. Runner on the go. And that one in the air center field. Makes the catch. Chance to double the runner off first, but he's back ahead of the throw. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save. Man on second, 2 down. Tap foul at the plate. Out towards right center field. Beck settles under this one. And that's the 3rd out. So the Dodgers leave one. They lead it 1-0. Back here in Denver, ready to go. Bottom 4. Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies. Snell back to work. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Here's your 1.
Ball 1.
Slider. Middle inside.
Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
In the air, left side. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with 1 away. This is Willie Castro. Works a walk at his first trip to the plate. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. A 2-run homer. And they take the lead. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Ball 1.
4-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Late swing, foul to the left.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Out on the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone. So now here's the DH, Connor Norby.
Hey.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
And that one pulled foul.
4-seam fastball. High
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. But the Rocks bring in 2 on this big fly. Ready now for the 5th inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hunter Fiducia.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot. You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
3-0 down. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And we're all square. It's 2-2.
Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire. All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Right through there for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Line drive. That's a hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Dodgers.
There's Freddie Freeman down.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Cut on and miss to second, but way too late. Safe there. Man at second. On the ground to first. He takes it on his own. One away here in the 5th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Late swing fouled off. The 0-1. Oh, and this one gets away. Stuck in a rundown trying for home now. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2.
Clearly not the best base running you'll ever see. The ball got really far from the catcher, meaning you have a good chance to move up. Instead, you get thrown out trying to make it back to the bag. Can't let that happen.
Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Parker Mashinsky, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Herget getting cranked up as well. 2 down, nobody on. That's towards center. Perry on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Dodgers tie it up with a solo homer. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Adael Amador.
All these Rockies, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball, so they'll lose their first challenge.
Ball 2.
Circle change. Low outside. Circle change. Low outside.
2-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
On the ground, right side. Freeman steps on the bag. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezekiel Tovar. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. So the call stands. No challenges left for them now. And that one is lifted in the air. That is the inning. Through 5. Back here at Coors Field. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Number 67, Parker Mushinski.
Foul ball there. And he swings through that one. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Brennan Bernardino, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. This looks like extra bases. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's Mookie to hit. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one down. Fouled off. He was late. Go-ahead run at second, and we're at the top half of the 6th.
Ball.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Way out front for strike 2.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Man at second. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Slinging it to first in time. And here comes Tommy Edman. 1 for 2. 0-1. Out to short, Tovar. And that is the inning. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Jake McCarthy.
Aye.
Four-seam fastball. High
Fouled off left side.
Slider. Middle outside.
Ball
Really
back
nice
outside.
slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th.
That's ball 2.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
And a swing and a miss there.
Slider. Middle inside.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Rockies, center fielder.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Cole Carey. Fastball for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
That misses
Ball
the
1.
zone. And 1-1.
Circle change. Low outside.
That's
That's
a little
ball
bit
2.
low.
Slurve. Middle inside.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out. Back here in Denver, we go to the top of the 7th. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Base hit center field. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it.
Runner on the go.
That's
Pitch
the ball.
misses inside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Right through there for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
That one not close. Full count now. Shohei Ohtani would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Man at second. Got him swinging. Here's Ohtani. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Nice work there to get the
Nick Frasso on the pitch out of the pen here. He's been so good against lefties. Swings and chases a low one there.
filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And that one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Coors Field. Set for the last half of the 7th. Willie Castro digging in for the Rockies. There's your strike.
Four-seam fastball. High inside. Four-seam fastball. High inside. Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Fastball for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 3-2.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game.
Inside.
Nord in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And a ground ball to first. Freeman takes it to the bag. Now 2 out.
Up next for the Rockies, second baseman, Amador.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Four-seam fastball.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball. Back here in Denver, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base. Runner takes off. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Max Muncy leaves the yard. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 4-3. These fans are dealing with some heartbreak right now.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see it. Here's Betts. He's already homered in this game.
Jimmy Herget.
Yep,
Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Brennan Bernardino up and loosening in the pen. Romano warming up as well. Top of the zone for a called strike. The rare K for Mookie. And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air center field. Perry gets under it. Takes it in for the out. And there are two outs. Tommy Edman at the plate. 1 for 3.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. McCarthy under it. And that is that.
Hey, I'm going at it.
Two-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 4-3 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Coors Field. So into the 8th, and he's back on the mound despite some rough patches.
Well, he's definitely had to battle. Hasn't been perfect in this one, but he's got some nice defensive plays behind him. He's given his team some length, and that's really important.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Circle change. Low inside.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Circle change.
Now. It appears Dave
For the Dodgers.
Four-seam fastball.
and that misses. And it's 1-0.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Slider, low outside.
That just misses, and now 3-2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Left fielder, James McCarthy.
The Dodgers trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one at triple digits.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball, low outside.
2 down, nobody on.
Sinker, middle outside.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Sinker, low outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Low inside.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Renan Bernardino.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
The 0-1. Ball one there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Zach Agnos preparing to come on if needed. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Here's the catcher, Hunter Fiducia. He's already homered here in this one. Bernardino, a tall lefty. He features a sinker, a curve, a cutter, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set up, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
That one fouled off.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Here is Freddie Freeman. There goes the runner. Swing and a bouncer. Gets it to first. And Freeman is retired. And that's back here at Coors Field. Now the number 2 hitter, Jordan Beck. And that is out of play. 1-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the first curve we've seen today, and it shouldn't be the last.
Low inside.
Off the mark there. Ball
Sinker.
one.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that one missing low.
Slayer. Middle center.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And that skips into dirt.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Sinker.
The Dodgers trying to close out a one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Line drive, short hop to third. Now the throw to first on the run. Now a big stretch at first to bring in the wide throw, and they get the out. So they're down to their final out. Willie Castro digging in for the Rockies. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. In the air, right field, Tucker has a beat on it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a